So they trying to make this law out here banning flavored tobacco and cigarillo products because it's too tempting for kids. Now, while I'm completely against cigarettes and agree that kids shouldn't be smoking, there's one huge flaw in this plan. These products are behind the freaking counter. So you mean to tell me these kids are being tempted by something they can't even see, know about, or get their hands on unless the owner of the store actually sells the shit to them and gives it to them? And it makes shit worse. They make a commercial where they have 3 kids and they get a bag full of Swishers and pour them on a table and let the kids start playing with them. Talking about these kids were exposed. Like, no freaking duh, you just exposed them. They didn't know about these. Look at them in the commercial. They're like, what is this? This smells nice. They had no idea what the shit was before this commercial. My biggest issue with this is that, I grew up in the 90s where they really advertised drugs to kids. We had candy cigarettes, we had cigar gum, we had Big League Chew, that shit was like chewing tobacco, baby bottle pop, now all you niggas drinking lean out of bottles. They even had a syringe one, remember? They even had a gun pager so you could feel like a drug dealer. And nobody batted an eye. It was perfectly okay. Our parents bought the shit for us. And like, oh yeah, your little candy cigarette, go ahead, And look at us now. We are all perfectly okay with our drug habits. But I'm really starting to think that Californians are stupid. And I'm not saying this as an outsider that thinks of stereotypical Californians. I'm saying this as somebody born and raised in this state. For example, in my city, they decided we're tired of Swisher guts and Swisher wrappers everywhere. So what do? Now you have to start buying Swishers in 5-packs. Like, nigga, so instead of just dumping these 2 Swishers I was going to use, I got to use 5 now because the motherfucker's going to go stale tomorrow. And then they gave us the ballot last November, and they said, do you guys want to start being taxed harder for your tobacco? And people said, yeah! Then they said, while we're at it, can we charge you extra for a grocery bag? And people were like, hell yeah! People were even dumb enough to vote yes on a prop that makes them pay for bags when they're at the mall. Like, why did we say yes to that shit? And then they used the kids against us, talking about, oh, well, how about this? We taxed you a little bit harder for sodas to prevent childhood obesity. And people really voted yes. They said, yes, tax me harder on a soda, instead of just saying no to your damn kids, you dumb motherfucker.